right, day 2 here in Lofoten and another sunset sunrise mission. Yeah, we're gonna spend, it's like, I think it's 8 p.m. This is when we start the hike. It's a 2-hour hike, guys, 2-hour hike, 3-hour hike maybe, 2 hours. Anyways, pro tip, if you're ever in any location and you wanna make it look a little bit nicer, just hike up. Go somewhere on a mountain or a building, anywhere, just go up and it's gonna look way better. Anyways, let me introduce you guys to the Lofoten guys, the team here. What are we calling our team?
Scandinavian goats.
The Scandinavian goats. Let me introduce you to the rest of the Scandinavian goats. You guys know this guy, my brother?
Yeah, but I'm no goat.
Well, you're part of the Scandinavian goats, so
I've been recruited for the weekend.
You're a goat now. Now we got Kim. Kim is a photographer, videographer extraordinaire, right?
Yes.
You do both? Yeah.
Yeah, and a hiker.
And a hiker, professional hiker. Are these professional hiking shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're so good.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Then we got Marcus,
Hey.
the man himself.
Yep.
You may recognize him from such films as pretty much anything from Jon Olsen way back
Yep.
in the day.
That's true. Yeah. Now we're in Norway. I'm excited to show you.
Heck yeah.
Never been there before, but it's gonna be exciting.
Shall we start this hike?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. If you don't know who Marcus is, or I guess if you don't know who Jon Olsen is a YouTuber, daily vlogger type person, cool content. And Marcus helped him kind of, I guess in a way, launch that whole channel. He filmed with him for like I should ask him how long he filmed with him, but it was for a long time, and it's daily vlogging. Now, I used to think daily vlogging was kind of a joke. I thought, well, that's not like real filmmaking, that's just like anybody can do that. But all it took was one trip, and for me to decide I'm gonna daily vlog this. On literally the first day I filmed and I was about to edit at nighttime, I was like, no way, there's no way I'm doing this. It's actually a ton of work and a lot harder than it seems. So I thought it would be really interesting to talk to Marcus, ask him some questions, like what was it like vlogging? What did he learn? Was it good? Was it worth it? Does he regret it? And yeah, I think it's really cool just hearing people's experiences. Marcus, how long did you daily vlog for?
289 days.
289?
Yep.
Why such a random number?
That's the day I quit.
Hey, once we get to the top, can we give my channel a little present, a little prize for us reaching there? And I'll ask you some questions about what it was like to vlog for that long.
For sure.
Because that sounds insane to me.
It was insane. It was insane in all ways.
I'm very curious to know, do you regret it? Don't tell me yet. But I'm very curious to know, do you regret it? No spoilers.
I'll not, yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, first we got to get to, I think somewhere up over around, oh, I'm not even gonna.
Somewhere in like this direction.
Somewhere over there. All right, let's do this. Let's get it. My backpack's really heavy. This sucks.
Mine's not. Love it.
All right, so we made it to the top. Kim surprised us with Nutella and sweetbread. Perfect for celebrating making it to the peak. Like I promised, I'm gonna ask Marcus some questions about what it was like vlogging for 200 and whatever days. Craziness. Yeah, let's go talk to Marcus. All right, Marcus here is the master vlogger after completing how many days again?
289.
289. Let's pick his brain about vlogging. First of all, how did you get into this whole mess of vlogging for 289? 89 days.
So it started out with Yoon posting a blog post about wanting a filmer. He had been doing a couple of vlogs earlier. He's been vlogging for over 10 years, I think, on and off. And then I applied for the job, I met up with him in Oslo, and then the ball just started rolling.
And what was it like in the beginning?
It was challenging and new, but it was most of all fun. Like, we did it because we enjoyed it, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why it did well, was because we enjoyed it. And if you're gonna do something that's so hard and you commit to it for almost 300 days, then you have to enjoy it, unless
I feel like you guys got along really well, even though you didn't really know each other before. You got along so well.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have worked if we didn't. So I'm glad it did, and it was a crazy experience for sure.
Now, did you know a lot about vlogging? Like, what was it like in the beginning? Like, you're just going into it, or what?
Yeah, it was like I had watched a lot of like Casey's vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
But not more. Like, I didn't know anything about YouTube and like the algorithm and all the like hacks or whatever. So the first vlog was like 2 or 3 minutes or whatever, and the next one was 18. It was just, we just did whatever we wanted to do, and just like, took one day at a time, and then just started to develop into.
But I bet you, since you were doing it every single day, you were learning like crazy fast then.
Yeah. And for me, it was like a survival technique to be fast at editing. Like, if I wanted to sleep, then I had to edit, because we shot all day, like sunrise to sunset, and then I edited in the evenings. And then,
so on average, how many hours a day did you work?
I would say 18 hours. Like
18 hours? That's insane.
You know how it is with vlogging. Like, just imagine like the videos you make,
doing that
every day. Like, you shoot from the first shot is like right after you wake up, and you shoot all the way until it's dark, and then you start to edit, and that video has to be posted the next day. So like, you don't have any choice. Like, you gotta be a fast editor for sure.
Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of this, like, when I first, like, before I was doing YouTube, I thought like vlogging was such a like that's not real filmmaking. Like, that's such a joke. Anybody could do that. It's so easy. But like, it's actually so hard, and I don't think anybody gives, like, especially daily vloggers, enough credit for how crazy of a thing that is. Like, to produce almost a full TV show episode every single day with just like 1 or 2 people. Like, you guys have 2 people, but like, that's crazy. Okay, so what was like, what are the highlights? What was like some of the best stuff?
That's a tough question. Probably one of the hardest to answer. We did so much. Like, we traveled around the world 2 or 3 times over the course of 300 days, and we surfed in the Maldives, we skied in Japan, we skied in Canada. Canada, yeah. For me, it was more about the small things, like appreciate like a good sunset, or like having like meeting up with nice people. And like, for me, like, it wasn't about the stuff, it was more about the memories and the moments and like capturing those. And even for me, like, having the vlogs to look back on, that's like one of the best things about the vlogs, is that you actually can go back and watch them and
you remember all those things.
You remember all the things and like relive the moments.
Okay, so what was some of the hardest things?
It was pretty hard skiing. Some of the skiing vlogs.
Keeping up with a pro skier.
Keeping up with a pro skier, and we had so many different sources of footage. We had like the red. We shot on the reds. We shot all the B-roll on the red.
Wait, let's stop there. These guys were shooting like on a red. Like, you guys have probably seen, I just did a video on reds, and like, those are beefy cameras. And you guys didn't even have like the smallest one. You guys had an Epic, right? Like, it's beefy, and these guys were vlogging with a red.
And also we had like the big like Summicron lenses at one point, and I was just like, so I was skiing with the tripod extended, because like we had to be quick doing everything. So I had the tripod extended on my shoulder, red up there. It's like, I don't know, like 200 like grand or whatever. That's super expensive camera.
No pressure, no pressure.
Yeah, and then skiing, like keeping up with Yoon and just like setting up the camera. And then he had a GoPro on a stick, GoPro on the helmet. We shot audio with a Sony a7S II. So like, whenever we had like 4, 5, 6, we had a drone in the air. Like, whenever you have multiple sources,
Yeah.
then it's like harder to stitch together instead of shooting with one camera and have B-roll and talking and stuff on the same.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to have less options. So
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Like just organizing it and finding the footage. So I remember like it was a couple days we shot like between 1 and 2 terabytes a day,
Oh.
and all of that had to be imported and edited and then exported the next day.
And remember, this isn't like you do one video and then you take off a week. It's like every single day you're doing this. Like you get that whole mess done and then you do it all over again the next day. Like it's just day after day. Do you regret, like there's a lot of things you probably had to sacrifice being away from friends and family. Do you regret at all vlogging for 289 days or whatever it was?
Not even close, like not even 0.5%.
Yeah.
Like I would never like. I enjoyed it so much. I had the time of my life. I got to see the world. I got to hang out with people that I cared about. I got to do something that I'm passionate about and that I really like doing. So it was the time of my life, and I'm super grateful to had the opportunity to do it. And
Yeah, life-changing experience.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Like it was an epic year.
So no regrets. That's good to hear. Maybe one last one is like if somebody wants to start vlogging, especially daily vlogging, like what would be like your one thing that's gonna help you out? Like if you want to start vlogging right now, what's the one thing?
So this is an interesting one actually, because I know that your tip that you gave me that I'm not gonna give because I suck at it is consistency. So I'm not gonna say consistency because that's your thing and I'm not good at it. But
Hey, you're the one who did 289 days straight.
I did. But now I'm not consistent. But I would say do your own thing. Like find your own style, whatever it is. Don't try to be like anybody else because you're not gonna be a better version of whatever you see on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. If you're yourself, make content that you like to make and not what's trendy or whatever. I think that way you can stick out, and when you stick out, that's when people actually wanna see your stuff. So try, like, honestly not look at what everybody else is doing, but do your own thing and like make videos about what you like.
Heck yeah, I like that advice.
Yeah.
High five. Let's maybe shoot some more B-roll. What do you think?
I think that's a good
I feel like when we're here, we should be shooting as much as possible.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's go for it. All right, it's 2 a.m. We've been hiking down for like maybe an hour now. And yeah, the sun did not set today. Because we were a little bit higher, we actually didn't see a sunset or sunrise. It just kind of went and then back up again. So sun is already rising. It never disappeared. Are you lost, Haapoja?
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Doesn't matter, it's a good place to get lost. I don't think, I guess that maybe. Walk the plank, How you guys liking the hike back?
Love it.
Feeling good?
Love it.
So our sunset sunrise mission was a bit of a fail, I guess, because it never set or rose.
Such a shame.
None of them actually.
Is that a
It's a
win?
win-lose.
Is that a win or is that a lose?
It's a win, I think.
I think so too.
I'd call it a win as well.
It's a win.
In New Zealand.
We may or may not be lost, but we'll make it. It's fine. The last leg of the race. Parking lot. I think a car is somewhere there. I got this, but my knees are shot. Hurting. Push through. Yeah. And that is the end of the hike. They have these gates for sheep. Ooh, my drone. Ah. Tight squeeze. Feels good. My knees hurt like a lot.
And that is a wrap on day 2.